friends. I'm just rolling downstairs. It's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living. And yeah, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I woke up around 5 and bing! I just can't get back to sleep, so might as well get up now. I really am just coming downstairs. It's supposed to rain all day today. The whole house is still asleep. I can hear the birds outside. It doesn't look like it's raining yet. But I'm going to go have my shot of vinegar, wash my face, and wake up. I'm thinking, well, if I can't sleep now, I'll get up early and I'll have a kink later if I need to. Oh, it's a little cool down here, but it's not cold or anything. I brought my wrap thing I like to wear in the house. But yeah, I thought, tossed and turned. I had a good sleep up until 5 o'clock and tossed and turned, and I was like, well, I've had enough of this. I'm getting out of bed, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'll have my coffee and listen to the sound of silence for a little while. So I'll be back. All right, friends. I had my vinegar. I brushed my teeth. I washed my face. I'm more awake, but I feel like I'm in the twilight zone because it's only 20 after 6 and all the kids are up, which is bananas. I know Maze fell asleep early last night on the living room floor. Let me sit down a minute. Mally, yeah, I don't know about Mally and Misha, why the heck they're up this early. Messiah's up. She always gets up early because she doesn't, she goes to bed and that's it. And she gets up, no problem. But yeah, the quiet morning I thought I would have, I'm not going to have, but that's okay. I'm in a good mood. I'm almost awake all the way. My husband bought me a Tim Hortons coffee yesterday, but I didn't drink it. I put it in the fridge, so I'm just going to heat that up. And yeah, wake up all the way after that. But I'm just trying to think, what am I going to do today for meals? It's always on the mind of a mama, I think, when you have kids. Yeah, we had that pizza for supper last night. That's gone. I don't know. That chicken is still in there. I'll probably have to do that. And it's supposed to be raining all day today, so I'll just do it in the oven. The only thing that I don't like is it dirties up a couple of big pans and they don't fit in the dishwasher. I hate that. Oh, I'm just a wiener. But anyways, I'll be back in a little while. I'm going to get my coffee and go out there with Maze's downstairs now. Misha and Messiah and Mally are all upstairs, but no doubt they'll be down soon enough. Kids. It's 6:32 and even Marquise is up. The only one that's sleeping is my husband. What's going on? Jeepers creepers. But Maze and Marquise are out in the kitchen making something to eat. The rest of them had some breakfast. And yeah, I got my nice, beautiful, piping hot coffee here. Still in my jammy pants. I might stay in these all day long. I don't plan on going anywhere, so yeah, it's gonna be a good day. All right, guys, I still have my coffee. I was just out there reading my comments, and a few of you said I didn't do my stove rant, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't. I'll tell you about it now while I'm having my coffee. We bought this stove, I don't know, maybe a month ago now. Brand spanking new. We bought a brand new stove probably 12 years ago, maybe longer, when we lived at the house Medea lived at. It was a flat glass top one, and I like the coil top ones better. Anyways, we got this one, and it's beautiful. I love it. But there's new regulations here. I don't know if it's just in Canada or what. We were not aware of it. But the coils, I'll take one out so you can see. Let me turn the light on. The issue that we were having is when I would say boil a pot of water, or what was I making one time? I think Salisbury steaks. I was trying to sear the outside of the hamburger patties. And the burner kept turning on and off and on and off. And I didn't know what was going on. I thought there's a fuse or something. I don't know about stoves, but for some reason it wouldn't stay at a constant temperature. And it ticked me off because it took, I don't know, probably 40 minutes to sear you know, Salisbury steaks instead of, it would have taken 15, 20 minutes maybe. I might be exaggerating there, but point is, it shouldn't have taken that long. So I ended up calling, and this happened to my husband too. He was cooking something, and we tried other burners, and it did it for all the burners. The oven worked fine. Everything worked fine. But the burners didn't stay at a constant temperature, like if you had it right up on high. And I'm like, what if I was canning in a pressure canner? I can't have the temperature fluctuate going up and down, because it might ruin my canning sessions, like when I'm pressure canning. So I ended up calling, it was Leon's furniture place. I ended up calling the local, well, it's not local here, it's up the valley. And then they gave me the head office for the province to call. And this was like less than 2 weeks after we got the stove. It wasn't, you know, the next day, but it was, you know, less than 2 weeks. Got a hold of somebody, and they said that's the new regulations for coil top stoves. They're not making the old burners anymore. So this is the burner that's with our stove. And the difference between this, I don't have one of my old burners, little ones, but this middle thing goes in like that when you put a pot on it. So it regulates the temperature so it doesn't stay at a high temperature like a regular or a safe temperature. Whereas the old coils, well, I have a big one. I put one in there for demonstration purposes. This is the kind that you would have in the stoves, you know, the normal ones. But you can see the difference. That's one of the new ones. They don't make these ones anymore. And this thing pops down. So I call, and they said, no, that's the new regulations that came out for a while, but we haven't bought a new stove in so long. I had no idea. And they didn't tell us that. And I said, well, I wanted to send it back because I'll buy a secondhand one. I have no problem buying a secondhand one and getting a couple of years out of it. And it's been too long. The best they could do is they could take it back. They would take it back, but I'd have to pay $160 to reshelf it. And we'd have to deliver it. And I'm like, no, I can't spend $160 to drive it all the way to the city, all the way to Halifax or Dartmouth or something, and still spend $160 just for them to put it back on the shelf. No, I was mad. I'm simmered down now. And I said, well, what if we put one of our old burners in it? Well, that'll void the warranty. Yep. So what frustrated me, you know, besides all that, why do they have a high setting if they're not going to let you cook on high? You know, like, don't make the setting. Don't make it go up that high if you think it's dangerous. Now, that's no hotter than my other stove was. It's no hotter than whatever. But I couldn't believe that they're having regulations on stove burners now. It'd be different if it was like, I don't know, super duper, super atomic bomb kind of hot. But this is like they're trying to tell us how to cook. Tell us how to boil water. So it's going to take twice as long to boil water because you have the thing on high than it did before. I don't get it. I was mad. So I've taken it, yeah, that little thing. If I could pop that sucker out of there, I would. But we do have old burners. We did put one in to try it, and it works. And when I can, I'm using one of these because I can't risk, you know, ruining my product after doing all that work and trying to preserve food for my family. I just know I'm never buying a brand new stove unless I research the high heck out of it. If not, I really don't mind buying secondhand stuff as long as it's in good shape. That's what I've done for years. And now the oven is beautiful. The stove is beautiful. But the regulations suck. They do. They do. I don't know why that came into effect. Maybe there was some incident. But, you know, I don't need some hothead in a great big I don't know whether that comes from government. I have no idea. I don't know where those rules come from. But to really regulate how long you can have your burner on high, and it doesn't even have to be on high. Like if you had it on medium high, still does it. I don't know if it would do it on low, probably not, but yeah, when I boil water, I put it on high. When I want to sear something and get a pan hot, I put it on high. Ridiculousness. That's, and for such a big expense, you know, it's a big expense to buy a brand new appliance. We don't have disposable money to go and do something like that. And I specifically wanted a coil stove instead of a flat top. I guess people can on flat tops. I've never done that before, but I specifically wanted one of these kind because I'm comfortable with that. I like them. You know, they're not sleek or whatever, but neither am I, so I don't care. I like these ones, but I don't like these things. I like these things. And I don't think they're selling those things anymore, at least not here. I haven't checked the stores here. I actually ordered some of these on Amazon, and I need to return them because this is too long, this part. So I don't know, I have to get a certain size one. Just as a backup, if we have this stove for years, which I plan on having it for years, we'll see. I usually, you know, cook the heck out of stoves, but and our warranty is up, I'm switching all of these things out permanently, and I'll have a stove with my old-fashioned bling on it instead of these new baby burners, because I'm not a baby. I know how to cook. Well, I'm not a fancy cook, but I know how to not burn down my house, and I don't need you to tell me how to do stuff. Leon's. I don't know if it's just Leon's or everywhere's, but it's probably everywhere's with appliance people. But they weren't very helpful. I wasn't impressed. I really wasn't impressed. And the guy that I was talking to, I think it was in Dartmouth, which is just across the harbor from Halifax. He's like, well, I'm doing you a favor. Like, we wouldn't usually take it back this late after a purchase. But the best I can do, and this offer stands only for 24 hours, is if you can bring it up here, we'll reshelf it for $160. And I'm thinking, flying flip-flop? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm putting that in my back pocket because never again am I going to be taken for a ride like that. If I'm buying it something new, I'm going to make sure I ask about that, because I thought there was something wrong with my stovetop. I really did. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Now, where you guys live, I know some of you are in the US, some of you are here in Canada, some of you are over across the pond. What is it like where you live? I think a lot of like people in the States have propane stoves. I've never had a propane stove. I did rent a cottage one time and they had a propane stove, which was weird. I cooked a turkey in the oven. It was one summer, but that's unusual. You don't have propane stoves around here that I know of. I'm sure you can get them. You're allowed to have them, but it's just not common. But yeah, that little mother flubber right there on all of them. But yeah, I don't need a babysitter to tell me about that sort of thing. Anyways, that's what my big rant was, because it was a big expense and we felt like we were taken for a ride when we were trying to do a good thing for our family. And I really thought something was wrong with my stove. I've never encountered something like that. If I'd have known that, wouldn't have got it. But I mean, I love my stove. I do. I love my ability to, these fit in just fine. So I'm not shook about it now. I was a really hothead when that first happened. I was just like, I can't believe we spent, that money was spent on something brand new. And I did it really, you know, I wanted something that's going to last and that's new and fresh and I can cook and can and bake with. And, but to go up and down, and I felt like it was giving me the middle finger. And I'm like, no, I'll snap that mother flipping finger right off and shove it right up your backside. But anyways, simmer down, Tracy, simmer down, drink your coffee. But yeah, I'm sorry I didn't do that rant one, so that's in this video. But yeah, these suckers. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand. But they said that the glass top ones, that's how they are too. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't care. All I care about is my stove right now. And you guys aren't listening to me. You're not listening to me. But anyways, that's what the issue was. But we have a solution. I just don't want to void my warranty, so I'm not using that now. Unless when I start pressure canning, I have to. I can't risk it going up and down, because I know when I do pressure can, it's not on high the whole time. But yeah, I'm not taking that chance. Not taking that chance. So anyways, I'm going to finish my coffee. It's only 7 o'clock in the morning now. I'm all riled up now. Not really, but I'm thinking, I was reading my comments. I'm like, oh yes, that's right. I need to tell you guys, because I don't think I would have really been using the F-bomb and everything if I had told you when I did. And that's just not appropriate, is it? I need to be a lady. Actually, I don't care if ladies swear, but I can't put it on this channel because you never know who's watching. So that's my spiel. And I'll be back after my coffee. All right, friends, we got to let the sun shine in, even though it's hiding behind the clouds. Maze is still downstairs with me. Still very early. It's very gray and green outside, and that's okay. It's not cold, so that's good.
Mom,
what, honey?
What's 2 plus 2?
2 plus 2 is 4.
22.
Oh, 22, yeah, if you put the numbers side by side.
Because, yeah, 2 and 2.
Yes, that's
So
right.
Because you take those ones off, so it's actually 22.
Yeah, but if you add them, it's 4.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yes, it is.
No.
No? It's not a big mess in here, just more of a tidy. Let me turn the light on so you can see better. Just a tidy, just from them playing yesterday. Maze is over there eating again. He could fit a lot of food into that little tiny body of his. Oh, yes. So, anyways, I'll be back. All right, back to the old grind. Round 1. Round number 2. All right, I got a shoulder full of wet towels I'm going to hang up on my drying racks, because there's no sense in hanging them out today because it's going to be raining all day. Whew. My husband, Marquise, brought down his laundry this morning, a great big hamper, and there's some towels from yesterday where the kids had showers and stuff, so I got to catch up on that. Well, it's only 9:30. I'm upstairs in my room. I just made my bed. Maze was up here with his thing. We were watching funny videos, and he's just going to run downstairs to see if the washing machine's done so I can hang up another couple of towels and rotate the laundry. But yeah, my bed is made again. I'm on the ball today. Well, it's 2:38. Dad just left, and you know, he brings out his bag of treats. I'll show you what he brought. Some cheesies, some Kit Kats. I could eat that whole sucker. And Evie's here. He's here for the night. Some microwave popcorn. I'm gonna have to show you the rest in the bag, or if he sees it, he'll want it. Those little Papa's had to go home. These little strawberry candies. He sends those out for Evie, just because he doesn't eat all. I don't know. He sends it out for Evie. These boxes now, they're divided into 3, so I'll give him one. It lasts a couple days. Some chocolate pudding and a box of those fudge cookies, which I could eat too. But oh, and lollipops. The kids have them out there. They're all having lollipops now. Oh, Papa. He was here a good hour or so, and Medea just left. She's going to a march, just in regards to everything that's going on up the valley. Well, going on in the world, but the March is up the valley. And she brought a playpen, but he might just snuggle in bed with me tonight. I don't know. We'll see. But now I got to figure out what I'm going to do for supper. I had emptied the dishwasher. I did number 3 of the laundry. My husband ended up making some beef and broccoli mix. Not specifically beef and broccoli, you know, the kind that you'd get with the seasonings and stuff. He did whatever. I could make rice to go with that, but I might not. I might make something else for the kids. I have that chicken, but I don't know. We'll figure out something. It's raining off and on and off and on. It's raining now, but it was raining really hard earlier. But yeah, and there's Maze. Say hi, Maze. Oh, I gave Medea a mask like that to make sure she wore a mask when she goes. You know, social distancing and all that sort of thing. These guys are all weighing for sound now. Yeah, so I'm going to try to figure out.
I ate them, Mama.
Yeah. I'll have my eggs and some cauliflower left. I'm probably going to eat later on when it's my time to shine. But I have bologna in there too. Maybe I'll make bologna. I don't know. I haven't decided. When I figure myself out, I'll let you know. A bowl?
Just a bowl.
For what?
Cheesies.
How do you say that in French?
I have no idea.
There you go. Alright friends, well I've decided on the bologna. That way I can have some.
No.
And it's less messy to clean up. Evie, no. No. He's right there by that chair. You guys are sitting on a chair. Misha, can you put some cartoons on the TV? Put some cartoons on the TV. Oh, just a minute. It's on cable. Oh, no, never mind. All right. Yeah. I'll take this off. And we'll get this sliced. I have 2 frying pans here, and I put some bacon grease in it and just grease the pans with it. I'm gonna get some frying while I finish slicing this up. We'll see how it goes, if I fry it all up tonight or not. I have my plug-in big rectangle fryer thing, but I just don't find it crisps it up as good as a frying pan does. So, Evie has not had a nap yet today. It's way past his nap time, but I'm gonna see if he can hang.
Mom, sorry, Mom.
What, honey?
Sorry.
Bologna, yes, bologna. Bologna. There. Fried egg would be better with bologna, but I do got boiled eggs, and I'll just heat them up and eat them with my bologna and cauliflower.
Sorry,
I do
Mom.
it kind of thin. I don't like great big thick pieces of bologna, yes.
Sorry.
I don't like, yeah, great big thick pieces myself. They're good on sandwiches, mustard, or whatever the heck you like on your sandwiches. Classic. Yeah, this was on sale a little while ago. It's kind of, one of these logs I think are around $17, $18. I think my husband got it for like 10 bucks. Not too shabby. I know it's not the greatest kind of meat, but it's not an everyday occurrence, and it's something the kids will eat, and it's tasty, and whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do these days. It was nice to see Dad though. Maze was sitting beside him for a while, showing him how to play Minecraft and stuff. Funny. I said, it's not like the old days when it was Nintendo or Atari. I had an, well, I didn't, our house had an Atari when I was little. And then eventually we got a original Nintendo. There, that's half of it. Maybe I'll just do half, I don't know. Skedaddle. He's right here. Baloney. Do you like Bologna? Are you having a sleepover at Grammy's house?
Yep.
Hold your horses, Cadiddle Hopper.
Hop, 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 hop.
Hop, hop.
Hop, 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 hop.
I'll just fit it in where I can fit it in. There's one.
Larry.
It's only $2.52, but I'm gonna have lots to do, so might as well get it rolling. It doesn't take long to cook, really. You just brown it. Leave my earbuds alone, turkey. I'll give you a poke right in the button. Are you waiting for a piece of bologna?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give you a little piece. Here. You can have a bit of the bum. Bit of the bum. There's the other one. I'm gonna get going. Make sure I turn on the right burner. Right, Evie?
Mm-hmm.
If I don't do it all, I'm gonna at least slice it up. It'll save one more step later. But I mean, I do have a house full. There's 8 of us here now, so, you know, you need lots of grub to feed these appetites. But yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to rain tomorrow or not. If it's a good day for barbecuing. My husband will do up that chicken. It's still good. Still a couple days on it. I'm just like, I feel like if I do chicken, I need to make potatoes or something. I don't feel like that. They can have bologna and eggs or bologna, and I got carrot sticks and celery and cucumber. There's a little bit of that banana bread left over. They can have some of that. Bananas sitting over there. I can't keep apples and nectarines and peaches or grapes in this house. They gobble them up like in the same day. They do like all the veggies too, but you know, the sweet treats of fruit. I love them. Or berries. Yikes. I can start to hear that sizzling over there. I'll do 4 pans and see where we're at. And whatever's left, I might throw it in the pan too. Never done bologna in the oven. I bet you could do it on a cookie sheet in the oven. Never thought of that. Just like you can, yeah, do anything. I should try that. I might just do that actually while I'm frying the rest of it. Let me get out a cookie sheet and we'll try it and see. I'll do it at like 400, I guess. 4, 10, 15, flip it over. We'll see if it browns. Worth a shot. I don't see why you can't do it. Gotta get these gloves off now. Alright, I'll be right back. Sec. Maze wanted to say hi to you guys.
Hi.
Tell them how your day's going, Maze.
I want to tell you how my day's going. So, I got up. Mom made me a jam bagoo. And then she got me Dad got me a jam sandwich. Couple with cereal. And then I was with Mom in her room. And we were watching, she was healing it. And I was watching, Tiny Chipmunks.
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh. And Theodore.
Yeah, well tell them who came out to visit you today.
I already told them.
Oh, did you? You told them. Do you like when Papa comes to visit? Yeah. I'm just putting parchment paper on here, guys. I gotta keep an eye on that bologna. I'll flip it over.
Yeah. Can I look one piece of it?
Yes, you can. Ooh. Ooh.
I had some soup.
See this one. Whew.
We had a fun time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So is it a good day, Mace?
Mhm.
Turn it down just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Yeah, the pieces in the middle always turn brown before the other ones. I'm laying these on a cookie sheet. I'll show you after. I have the oven preheated. If this turns out good, this will be a nice little hack, if you ask me. Are you asking me, Maze?
No.
No.
Well, but it is good.
Yeah. I'm not going to do it all in the oven. I want enough for another round of the frying pans. There. There we go. I'm going to get that in.
We have to.
You have to poop?
Yeah.
Well, you know the procedure.
Why do you want to say that?
No. I'll put it for 17 minutes because it's not done preheating yet. Once I get this, whew, I gotta bring you guys over here. Just a sec. Alright guys, that's the 2 pans of bologna. That stuff is still in the oven. But I'm not hungry now, but I think I'm going to have my green drink now. And then I might have a decaf coffee when I have my supper. Just it'll go along with eggs and bologna and decaf coffee and cauliflower. Yeah, that's the way I roll today. Alright, the timer just went off. We'll see. I have a feeling these aren't going to get real brown. Since it's an experiment, I'm going to keep going with it. Otherwise, I'd just throw them in a pan now and be done with it. But, oh, that one kind of did. That one a little bit. Yeah, I think that side of my oven is hotter than this side. Because that happened with pizzas I made yesterday. So when I put it in, I'm going to rotate it too. Oh, I already did those ones, I think. Not that you can tell. But I'm putting it in for another 15. Alright, there's 1 minute left. Oh, it's looking better. I should wait, but I'm too impatient. Yeah, they kind of puffed up a bit. Like they're baked. But while I was waiting for this, I unloaded my phone. Yeah, they're not getting like a brown, but I'll put them back in. I'm going to shut that off before it ticks me off. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm doing a cookie sheet of them just to see if I can bake bologna. I don't know if you can or not. That's for supper. Some veggies.
Is that how you did all this?
No, I did that in the pan. I'd say that's good. I don't think it's going to get super brown unless I get it to burn, but I'll bring you up close so you can see it. Yeah, so that's not so bad. Browned a little bit. Baked bologna. Alright friends, well, there we have it. I just put a little ranch in there. They've been eating and eating quite a bit today, so it's just kind of a finger food kind of thing. I'll give them a fork, like, just because of the tomatoes and stuff, but yeah, that's what they're having. Alright guys, well, I decided to get mine out too. I'm having 4 pieces of bologna, 2 boiled eggs. I took the yolks out this time. I ate the yolks yesterday. I just find it kind of dries it, you know, like crumbly yolk. I don't mind yolk, but not today. And a bunch of cauliflower. That's the last of the cauliflower. Melly thought they were mashed potatoes when she walked out here. I said, no, it's not, but that's what I'm having. And I got a decaf coffee to go along with it. Well, that was good. Just the right amount. I put a blob of mustard on there to go with my bologna, and I'm full. I'm going to finish up my coffee and wait for the kids to finish, and then I can get the dishwasher going. I'll wrap that up. I'll make Evie a plate when he wakes up, but yeah, he's still snoozing, but perfecto. Well, I just brought my coffee upstairs. I think I'm going to end this video now so I can actually get it uploaded, because when Evie wakes up, the kids are done, evening will hit, and I'll have everything else to tackle and deal with, you know what I'm saying. So I hope you liked hanging out with me today. It was an early morning, so it'll probably be an early night for me, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good today, so that's a good thing, and I hope you're feeling good too. Really, I love hanging out with you, having a yak over the kitchen table, even if I'm just slicing bologna. We're just hanging out like friends, right? Brothers and sisters. So I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, alright guys, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.